Whistler has like on average like 30 days of sun a year.
If you're patient, you just wait it out.
Sunshine breaks out in BC and spreads east across the prairies for Wednesday.
Let's hit it.
Get up, get breakfast, fuel up real fast, race to the spot. Build your jump or you pick out your line.
It's just right there where they are.
Crew sets up.
You guys are looking decent.
Everyone ready? Dropping in 10 seconds! Copy that.
People don't realize how much work it is.
5% of what you shoot gets used in the movie.
It really has to be like the stars align to get a backcountry shot.
You gotta have your body energized and you gotta be in the right mindset to just devote 14 hours a day to just going out there.
It's a long haul for sure.
You gotta remember to have fun and not stress out.
We should have been up like an hour and a half ago.
It's life in a super unorganized, smelly bag. I want to try this trick. I've never hit this jump. I have no idea what it's like, and I have to land it in 3 or 4 tries.
You don't land your trick, it's like all that work for nothing. It's frustrating if you don't get the shot.
That is the worst thing. Don't land a trick.
Nice try, Pat.
I'll shoot up there and try that again.
Yeah, Pat.
Way better.
You get more than one shot a day. It's pretty good.
It's a long day, but it's so worth it.
Just one shot, you gotta make it count.
We got some good stuff. It was a long day. It was longer than usual.
Pat Moore is paid to ride a snowboard. Sure, he enters contests and is obliged to do so by sponsors, but mostly what he does is spend day after day traveling in search of backcountry terrain in exposed mountain ranges. He's looking for the perfect pitch, a natural jump, a place to build a kicker. It has to be the best conditions. He spends a lot of time in airports.
I just got back from Japan. We were filming there. Now I'm meeting up with the forum guys. Gonna go film some backcountry up in Whistler. Try and round out my part for the new forum video. It's been kind of a crazy winter.
So how was your trip?
My trip became a lot longer than I thought.
Here you go.
Thank you. This next month or so is gonna be all backcountry. Try and get that portion of it done. She hasn't been on for almost 2 months. Jake's address. We're gonna go meet up with Blauvelt. He lives in Bellingham, so we'll be able to go there and kind of take a breather and then finish up a drive afterwards.
Pro snowboarder Jake Blauvelt is a childhood friend of Pat's.
These past 2 years, I've been up here with him filming backcountry, and it's just like something switched in his brain, and he knows how to ride the mountain now. And I'm like trying to learn a little bit from him. It's hard to keep up.
Jake's awesome because he hits almost all natural terrain. And so he doesn't really put a shovel to anything that he hits. I guess that'd be like the essence of snowboarding.
A lot of it's just living in Bellingham, like riding Baker all the time. His nickname now is Big Mountain Jake. Watching him ride is like me watching someone's video part. I like get all amped up and want to go ride.
21-year-old Pat Moore from New Hampshire is focusing on filming for his team's video, a relentless pursuit for the perfect backcountry shots.
Pat's just an animal in the backcountry. You can take him pretty much anywhere in the world and get a shot of Pat. He'll jump off anything.
Not a lot of people can come off a rail trip and go straight into the backcountry, and Pat does it. We met back at the Waterville Valley Nationals back in New Hampshire back 10 years ago. He beat me in half pipe and border cross, and I beat him in slope style. We click real well, and we always push each other in the backcountry. Good buddy to share a room with.
That's the only job part, is hanging out with Pat.
Yeah, Pat's awesome.
I've known him forever. Probably compares to like brothers. What up, Jakey? How are ya?
Good seeing you, bud.
You too. He said he probably won't be ready to leave with us, but he's gonna drive up probably later. The mountains up there are just so endless. There's so much possibility. I think it's like the best terrain sled accessible. If it's good up in Whistler, you're psyched. You can get a lot done.
Whistler sits on the Pacific coastline, a cauldron for mixed weather patterns. Patience is one of the key skills needed in this mountain range.
Up here in the Northwest, it's overcast all the time and cloudy, and that's what brings the good snow. But sometimes the clouds don't leave.
Whistler has like on average like 30 days of sun a year, so you gotta make the sunny days count. You gotta kind of hope for some breaks in the weather.
Most of the time, if you want to get up in the Alpine and shoot on the real good terrain, you need sun so that the light's not too flat for the cameras and for you to see. You can't see without the sun.
Or it'll be like kind of sporadic for like a week and then a chain of bad weather again. You can check the weather every night, but when you wake up and it's sunny, it doesn't matter what the forecast said the night before. So you kind of just gotta be ready to go.
If you're patient, you just wait it out. There's plenty of good days. You can make it happen. You just gotta sort of stay put and be patient.
The motto for British Columbia is splendor without sunset. In amongst these lofty, isolated, snowy peaks, it's easy to see why.
Yeah, you just get overwhelmed with all the possibilities up here. It's sick.
You could be here for a whole season and film probably your whole part.
It's just the most productive place that I've ever been to. There's just so much terrain to work with. If you're creative and you got an eye for it, you can find stuff to ride on like that, because there's endless terrain up there. A matter of how hard you're willing to work for it.
Well, we just got up to Squamish. Kind of a long drive, but we're here. We're gonna run into the hotel. Hopefully they have room. All right, let's go see if they have rooms. Do you guys have any availability tonight?
So what brings you to this neck of the woods?
We're up filming snowboarding.
A part in a snowboard movie is vital.
If you can watch a video part and it gets you stoked to go snowboarding, I think that's what makes a good video part. When I first started snowboarding, like it really captured me. And putting together a part to kind of show your personality, I think it's so rad. And that video part lasts forever.
I just want my video part to have lots of snow in it. Just lots of white stuff, lots of powder, and getting in the white room and big air and just turning your board. For me, I can have just as much fun turning my board all day as jumping, but mainly just good snowboarding.
I'm just hoping that we get some good weather so that I can get some big backcountry stuff.
A few centimeters of snow, sunshine breaks out in BC and spreads east across the prairies.
This is kind of like crunch time, just because we only have like a month or two left of good snow, so these good days we gotta take advantage of. It's life in a super unorganized, smelly bag.
We're supposed to get 3 days of sun, which is pretty good for Whistler. It's gonna be deep up high where it's been snowing this whole time. It's never good to just go full bore the day after a big storm. I think stuff's gonna be sliding, so we'll just have fun tomorrow and play it by ear.
There's more things to worry about out here because it's like, fall and get hurt, you're 40 clicks out in the backcountry. Do something really bad and heli's not going to be out there for a while, if you can get a heli. You got to worry about getting the shot, but that's like until you're on top of the jump and like hitting it.
Ready?
That's when you start worrying about getting the shot. Up until then, you're worrying about everything else. What time do we have to wake up?
We'll meet at the coffee shop here at 5:30.
Sick.
And then an hour and a half drive.
Stoked for that.
Meet at the Shell at 7 and then go to the zone.
Waking up in the morning's hard. I want to sleep in till like noon. $5:30 in the morning, and we're driving up to the meeting place, the coffee house. Could I get a bran muffin and a medium coffee? These next couple of days should be good. Definitely aren't gonna take them for granted because they don't come that often.
Riding up here in Whistler and filming up here, people don't realize how much time you got to put into it. You know, you're waking up at 5 in the morning and, you know, you're gassing up the sleds, getting lunch, and you're on the trailhead by 6:30 or 7 when it's still dark sometimes.
You get to the bottom of whatever mountain you're going to, usually probably around 8. It always takes at least 2 hours to get up to like the Alpine.
Sledding is the most tiring part of the whole day, is when you're going through the whoops on the way up to the Alpine, and that takes out of your legs and back.
Arms are dead trying to do the whoops.
By the time you actually get up to the jump or whatever you want to hit, the line, you're just beat from sledding.
That's usually the most tiring part of the day.
So you got to be in peak physical shape to be doing this stuff.
You get to a zone, build your jump. We only need like one more block. Or you pick out your line.
There's just like that little pocket. There's those rocks to the looker's right.
I think that looks pretty sick.
And then your crew sets up.
They got to take their time to get set up, to get the proper shot.
You guys are looking decent.
Everyone's working super hard to get another shot, another good shot.
Yeah, the efforts that go into actually making a snowboard video are huge. People want to see good snowboarding, so we can't just put a bunch of filler lifestyle stuff in there and whatnot. It's got to be good snowboarding, so it's a long haul for sure.
Johnson's awesome. He just wants to get some work done, and he wants to help us find good terrain to ride on.
You got to land past that line.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good jump.
It's a prized possession because you got to know where the good terrain is. You can't just sled around all day up in the Alpine with your heads cut off. You got to know which spot to go to, which spot has morning light and which has late light.
Is that good late light too?
Yeah, that'll be
cool.
good. That'll be good till the sun goes down.
He's our guide.
You gotta go to the rider's right a little bit.
There's a lot more than just saying you're gonna ride in and hit it.
Let's hit it.
You guys ready?
Yeah, all ready.
You know, you're on top of this jump and you got like 3 filmers and 2 photographers. And we just spent all this time getting there. And I can't land my trick. I'm just wasting everyone's time. God damn it. I get so like frustrated with that, with myself. Why can't I do this? It drives you nuts. I snap. Fucking snow all down my fucking ass.
You don't land your trick, it's like all that work for nothing.
It's just the way it goes. Sometimes you land stuff, sometimes you don't.
Nice try, dude.
Yeah, I didn't carry enough speed in.
It's frustrating if you don't get the shot and then you gotta sled the whole 30K back to the truck. Empty pockets. Ah, bummer.
Every time you go up there, you need to be getting a couple shots. I'll shoot up there and try that again.
Yeah, Pat. When you get that shot or you get 2 or 3, that's like an insane day.
That felt awesome.
Yeah, dude.
That was dope.
Thanks.
Feels good walking away with a shot.
It's good. If you get more than 1 shot a day, it's pretty good.
On that bumpy ride home, you can ride home happy. The day was good. It was a long one. It was like a 14-hour day. We got a couple shots in the morning and then just sort of chased our tails all afternoon, but it was good. It's all in a day's work. Woo! That's a wrap. When the down days happen, you just rest your body and just sort of energize for the next spurt of sun. Down days are days for recharging, for sure.
Spend my life like a dog chasing rain. Or I could take my time and reacquaint myself. I could go on pretending, or I could stop this struggle, it's making me fall.
If you want to work on your patience, pick up fly fishing.
Almost 7? Yeah. We should have been up like an hour and a half ago.
I stress out a lot.
You have to prepay before you fill up.
I definitely do feel it, but the winter's only so long, so if it's like the end of March, you haven't landed a trick in the backcountry for a month, you're stressing.
There's 2 jumps right here that I was thinking we'll hit right off the bat. There's a big Christmas tree in the middle, and then there's a cornice right to the looker's left of the Christmas tree. Yeah. That's actually a really good jump.
Is that steep?
Yeah, that's a big jump.
Yeah, Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
Look good.
Yoni, did you want a head egg?
You ready for Mountie?
Oh, that was stone.
Yeah, Mountie thinks he's done with it.
Yeah, that's good, dude. I'm stoked.
Nice. Nice work, dude.
Yeah.
That was sick. Pat wants to hit it one more time.
It's like getting to the shadow is the hard one.
You should try and get a front 7 off this, dude.
Give it a try again.
You got it, Pat.
Jake, when you come pick me up.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm ready!
Oh!
my knee. Oh. Oh. I'm okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I don't even know how he hooked up like that, but it was crazy.
Oh, my knee, man. Oh. Dude, I tweaked it so hard on that second roll. My board just dug in.
Like full somersault.
Oh. Yeah. Just tweaked my knee funny.
You totally had it too, and your body just started drifting a little bit.
Crap, man. Dude, that one was close.
That sucks. So close. Looks actually decent size, dude.
Huh?
That was sick, dude.
That's like a gymnastics floor routine, eh?
If you survive the first part of the day, you can still ride the second part.
Just one shot, and you gotta make it count.
You look down that line, do you see that shadow? That shadow is where you want to do your turn.
Watching him ride like a big line or something like that makes me want to try something like that, but it's way harder and way gnarlier than like a frontside 10 off of some kicker into an open landing. In the next couple of years, I'll just be able to kind of trail with him and learn about all that stuff.
It takes a while. You really got to pay your dues and learn. You know what works with natural terrain and what doesn't, and what's fun and what's not. It's not just take off and land. That's the easy part.
Put any jump in front of them and they'll kill it, but if you bring them out in the backcountry, they just kind of got to start getting an eye for terrain.
Every day you go out, you learn something new. That's why I love it. Trying not to pick up any shovels and just using the natural terrain, using it to its fullest. It's all up to just having the eye and being creative. That's why it's fun. Blue sky, fresh power, nothing better. Well, I think everyone's walked away with a shot so far.
Well, I don't think I'll ever be comfortable. I'll always want more. Just some more good jumps in the backcountry, good tricks. I really want to get some good park and pipe stuff. I probably need like another 30 shots, but 10 or 15 of them will get used.
We put in about a 14-hour day and we'll be lucky to walk with 20 seconds for the movie.
Past couple of days, they may not even get used.